Welcome back to Journey K Said What She Said. So let's go ahead and just dive on in it because I'm super excited about today's episode. So we're going to talk about something that people don't prepare you for. You can miss somebody, like really miss them, miss their calls, miss their texts, miss their laugh, miss their little what you doing text at 11:47 p.m. when they know good and well you doing exactly what you was doing at 11:46 p.m., right? And still know they not good for you. See, a lot of people think missing somebody is some kind of sign from the universe. Soon as they start missing somebody, they start acting like they got a divine revelation. Like, oh, maybe that's my person. No, baby. Sometimes that's just attachment, and sometimes that's boredom. Like, sometimes that's you sitting in the house on a Friday night eating snacks and suddenly remembering somebody who stressed you out for 6 straight months. What you got to understand is missing them does not automatically mean you need to go back. Because if that was true, I miss every bad decision I've ever made. I miss sleeping in on work days too. That don't mean I should do it. And I think that's where people get caught up at. They confuse missing someone with needing someone. Those are two completely different things. You can miss the conversation and still not miss the confusion. You can miss the good mornings and still not miss wondering where they disappeared for 12 hours. You can miss the hugs and still not miss crying in your bathroom trying to figure out what y'all even are. Let's be honest for a second. Some of us don't even miss the person for real. We miss the potential. We miss the fantasy version we created in our head. I'm one of them. The version that was going to communicate better. The version that was going to get their life together. The version that was going to suddenly wake up one morning and become emotionally available for me. Meanwhile, the actual person was given absolutely none of that. Just vibes and disappointment. And you know what's funny? Somehow we kept translating that into hope. I know because I've done it. I've sat there replaying the highlights. You know how your brain works after a breakup or some type of separation? It becomes a professional editor. Suddenly, it starts cutting out all the bad scenes. Now, all you remember is the date nights, the inside jokes, the cute moments. The brain conveniently forgets the anxiety, the inconsistency, the conversations that went nowhere, and the fact that every serious discussion somehow turned into you being the problem. Funny how memory works, right? Your brain starts acting like a DJ playing the greatest motherfucking album. Meanwhile, the full album was what? Terrible. And that's dangerous. Because when you're lonely, that shit get loud as fuck in your motherfucking head. I ain't lying. That shit gonna have you be ready to text somebody you specifically pray for strength to leave from. You'll pick up your phone, type in, delete it, type it again, looking at the message, call your friend, call your homegirl, call whomever, then ignore your friend advice because you weren't looking for advice. You were looking for permission. Now, hold on now. Let's tell the truth. We've all had that moment. I'm not getting on you. We speaking facts. And if you haven't, baby, congratulations. You're emotionally healthier than the rest of us. But what I've learned is that loneliness is a feeling. It's not a direction. Just because you feel lonely doesn't mean you're supposed to go backward. Because clarity doesn't disappear just because you had a hard day. A quiet night doesn't suddenly change what happened. You or me missing somebody at 10 p.m. doesn't erase what they put you through at 10 a.m. And that's the part people don't talk about enough. You can love someone and still know they are wrong for you. You can care about somebody and still recognize they don't bring peace into your life. You can wish them well and still choose distance. Those things can exist together. Talk to me now. Because maturity is realizing every connection is not meant to be what? Permanent. Some people are lessons and some people are seasons. But you also got to understand some people are reminders of what you would never tolerate again. And honestly, some people are life experience that should have stayed in the motherfucking drafts. What helped me was realizing that what I was feeling wasn't always missing them. Sometimes I was missing the shit that I was familiar with. I was missing having somebody to text, having somebody to tell random stuff to, having somebody to share my day with. But that fulfillment and being familiar with that are not the same thing. Just because something feels familiar does not mean it's healthy. Chaos can be familiar. Disappointment can be familiar. Waiting around, we've all done that. That can be familiar. That doesn't make it good. And when you finally remove yourself from something unhealthy, there's going to be a gap. There's going to be some empty space. And at first, that space is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to question yourself. You're going to wonder, oh, did I make the right decision? Wondering if maybe you were too hard on them. Trying to wonder if things maybe would have changed. But sometimes that discomfort isn't a sign that you made the wrong choice. Sometimes it's a proof that you're finally breaking a cycle, baby. And breaking cycles do feel weird because you're choosing something different. You're choosing you. You're choosing peace over familiar surroundings. You're choosing stability over temporary comfort. Like I said, you're choosing yourself. And over time, the missing starts changing. It gets quieter. It don't disappear overnight, but it's going to soften right on up. So instead of constant pressure, it becomes a passing thought. And eventually, you'll stop seeing through the bullshit. You start seeing the whole picture. Open your eyes. Not just the good moments, not just the bad moments, but the truth. The complete story. And when that happens, you get your power back. Because now your decisions aren't being controlled by emotion. They're guided by wisdom. You're going to stop reopening them doors every time the bullshit knock. You're going to stop confusing emotional attachment with emotional safety. Start choosing people who bring consistency, clarity, and peace. That's the goal. Not finding somebody you miss, finding somebody you don't have to recover from. So if you're listening to this right now and you're missing somebody, I want you to remember this. Missing them is not the question. The question is whether having them in your life actually made your life better, because those are not always the same answer. And once you understand that, everything is going to change. And that's where I'm going to leave it today. I'm Journey K, and this is Journey K Said What She Said. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tap in with me every week because y'all do know new episodes drop every Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Journey K is signing off. Mwah.